This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll give it to the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Knowles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
The give on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Got a man, it's Davis. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, 3rd down, touchdown.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now, guys. Of course, we're only in the 1st quarter. This guy's already thrown 1 pick. He should have thrown his 2nd right there.
The Seminoles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Bringing the heat. Past the 30. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Castellanos. Fires to the tight end. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Chance just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Quarterback now breaking the field. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
Number 22.
Already got a hand on it, it's blocked. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. The throw. Picked off. Big turnover in their own end. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Dances away to buy time. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup?
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Klubnik. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Davidson. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing it to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Davidson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that short completion now sets up a big 3rd down here in the red zone for this team. They haven't scored yet. They're only trailing 7-0, and this is a big one. It's very, very hard to throw the football in this area of the field. But you get the feeling a critical 3rd down now. They need something good to happen, putting a lot of trust in their quarterback to make the right decision and make the big play.
From the gun, the running back has it. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. DBs lock up tight on the receivers. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Fourth down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay the drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
The Seminoles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The give to Davis. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Noles send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man, it's Klubnik. And the timing just a hair off. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Throwing on the run. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Turning on the Jets. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. They're working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Florida made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Here's a heat. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that, let's get ready for it, let's have a plan. Plan executed, you could tell. They knew it was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option to give. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And the Seminoles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Davis. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Completion to the right. Runs through the tackle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. A first down run in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Knocked off his feet. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Looking to throw for it. Got a man. It's Davidson. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Clemson set up with another first down. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. This time it's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's going to take off. Crosses to 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Yeah, and he's done a great job all game long, making the right decisions, but knowing when to pull it and continue to keep drives alive. He's continuing to make the right decision time and time again.
He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for an open area to his left. Fires deep on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Yeah, and the QB, tell you what, he does a good job of buying time, scrambling outside of the pocket to the left, but the defense holds true, understands their responsibilities. I can't just leave my guys deep. Good coverage, which leads to the overthrow.
On the run, fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Noles will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. the gun. They'll run it inside. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Clemson is quick to the line. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I'd argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires complete on the crosser. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, the tight end's trying to work the middle of the field. Nobody even close to him in coverage. It's not going to get any easier than that for the quarterback. That's an easy first down.
To the air on first down. He lets it fly. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter.
Clemson, 3.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
The play-action fake. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the sideline. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He'll pull it down. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. He might want another play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
He's out of bounds at the 42.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. It's complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Defense in press coverage. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did. And Don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. I'll tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's second down.
The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy passing catch.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
They'll try the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And every defensive coordinator in the country will tell you, you want to get into 3rd and long. Obvious passing situations. Because they won 2nd down and they got that big sack, they put them in the predictable 3rd down. They win and probably force the punt here.
Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Seminoles. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum change in play. Who's going to come up with it that time? Paul gets the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And that's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?